wasn't really left very well at the end in 2012, the last time we were together. Remember, this is step 2 in the pursuit of our dreams here and putting the Cleva Records team back together. That's meeting with the guys, and I have to convince them to come back, to pursue their dreams, to believe again, and to form this Cleva Records team, and to go for it.
Bill Monahan, you know, the owner of Cleva Records, the one who actually founded me, gave me a call out the blue. You know, apparently he's trying to put things back together. I don't know why, but he's hell-bent. He's got this idea that maybe we missed our shot the first time around. Supposed to give it another try.
You never know. You know what I mean? It might pop, it might not.
It's crazy, but then it's one thing I learned in life is, you know, everything is worth a conversation. So let's see what's up.
Bill didn't really deliver on what he said he was gonna deliver on, so I'm skeptical. Hey, yo, C! Yeah. What up, fool? Yeah, I see you, dog. What's poppin'? How's everything, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm here. What's up with your boy in there?
Oh, Billy?
What's up with your boy in there, man?
I don't know what this is about. Yeah. What he told you?
He told me, you know, we can make some money. Hey, you know how I get down. If it sounds like dollars, it's making sense.
All right.
What he told you?
He told me that he's trying to do this thing again, man. Trying to put this thing back together. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You see it?
I don't know, bro. Yo, I haven't even
Cause last time it was real funny style. It can happen.
Yeah, but you know what's up.
What the hell's going on? I'm gonna call the cops.
Look at this guy. You!
There this guy, man.
You!
What's going on, boys?
Baby?
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
Doing good, man. It's good to see you.
What's going on?
You all right, man?
Oh, man, it's been a minute, brother. Come on inside. Come on inside.
Let's do it.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
Thanks for coming, guys. Means a lot, man. Really means a lot to me. I am a fan. I'm a major G.A.U.G.E fan. I'm a Seein Definite fan. I was really proud of the stuff we put out together because we had a vision, you know? You remember? We had a vision to tell your stories. It was Seein Definite, remember? From Vanderveer Projects, East Flatbush, remember? We created classics.
Agreed.
People that have heard the music, everybody wanted to work with us based on the strength of the music, remember? Enter Major G.A.U.G.E, right? Yeah. Brown Sub, Liberty City, Born and Bred, right? You're telling us the story, the vision from the down south perspective, from the bottom of the map, from Miami's perspective,
right,
as only you could tell it.
Right.
You guys know we were too good to leave this in the past, man. We can't turn our back on this now. This is a different world now. This is a different world. This isn't the world we left 6 years ago where the major labels, we couldn't do it without the distribution deal, right? And I felt bad about that to this day because it was, you know, it was my responsibility to get that distribution deal, and I didn't do it. I let you guys down. I know I let you guys down, and I get that, but I want to make it up to you, you see? Because it's like the dude says, right? It's not over until you win, right? We're still alive. I still have the opportunity to make it up to both of you guys. Success will do that, right? It's a different world. Social media was not what it is now. All this stuff was just jumping off. I mean, people are branding stuff through Snapchat, Instagram, right? Streaming, people are getting paid. It's revitalizing the industry. And that's my thing is we were before our time. You guys were before your time. So I know you guys got issues. So let's talk about it. Let's air it out. Let me try to make it up to you. Let's try to work it out. In 2012, the label and the studio shut down. How did that affect you, Major G.A.U.G.E?
Bill, you just disappeared. You disintegrated, man. We was looking to you for that leadership. You was the one who was supposed to close the deal. You had one job. What happened? I hear what you're saying. It sounds good, but on paper, it sounds good. But in actuality, in real life, what does that look like? Because I'm not gonna come in wasting my time and going here and going there, whatever, unless you gonna bring it. Unless you can show me some tangibles. You understand where I'm coming from?
We had a dream. You believed in the vision. You both believed it. See, you believed it too. You believed that we could make the world a better place through music. Didn't
That's
you?
why I was there.
Did you?
Was the
Did
whole
you?
idea.
See, did you believe that?
Yeah, man, it's not about believing though, B, man. So, look, I feel G.A.U.G.E, where he's coming from. I share the same sentiment. You know, it's the problem. You know, I mean, if you really want to talk about it, like you really want to talk about it, right? The problem is ego, man. Like you just kind of like let your ego run away with you, man, and you know, you stop listening to what what I had to say as an artist, as far as, you know, what I felt was probably the best thing for me to do. What you saying, man? You want me to? I just want to understand
What
this.
you saying? That's a good question.
I just want to understand it. So you want me to like dream again, right? You want me to after how many years of us being together and doing what we did, and it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. You know, I you know, that period of time in my life defined me. You know, and so, but part of that defining also showed me and taught me that I need to own my own thing, my own destiny. I can't trust other people with my, you know, with my life. You know what I mean? The question I have for you is why do you think this is going to work now if it didn't work then?
I believe we got unfinished business. I believe that. I believe we got unfinished business.
Okay.
And I believe you guys don't know everything. I believe you guys think you know everything. And you think you know what transpired, right? And you think you know what caused me to shut down the label and the studio, but you don't know. There's things that you guys need to know for you to make your decision.
Okay.
And I'll respect your decisions. Right? I'll respect whatever decision you come to, but I want you each to have all the information. Well, hear me out. Hear me out. I turned down $250,000, right? You remember? Investor connects, the label connects, whole big time baller industry connection, right? I turned down the $250,000 that we needed to promote you guys. That was the investment that we were going to take in and put into you guys, right? So he steps up, here's the music, loves the music. He asked me the $1 million question. Where do you see you guys going in, where's the label going in 5 years, right? And I said, okay, I want to branch out from hip hop into R&B. So he says, okay, what artists are you working with, right? So I play him a couple of Jenny's tracks, right? And play it nice. A couple joints from two monster talented people, right? Crazy talent, right? Both of them. So they tell me they love your guys' stuff, they love that. They're gonna run it by their major label connects out of New York, right? So I'm waiting, I wait a couple days, then I get a phone call and he offered me the $250,000. If I would stab you both in the back, if I would end your careers and put you on the shelf and become an R&B record label, I could be the CEO of Cleva Records and sign R&B acts with the $250,000. But I had to shelf both your careers. I had to kill both of your careers. Your buddy Billy that we came into this thing together, right? Looking out for you. See, it's not like you think. It's different. 250 grand, my dreams are true. My dreams are coming true, right? I have $250,000. I'm the CEO of an R&B record label, but to do it, I have to stab my best friends in the back. That's the price of the money. It was blood money, right? I couldn't take it. I couldn't take the money. I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it to you guys, right? So I'm struggling with you. I'm hustling with you. We're doing all kinds of other stuff trying to get that momentum, right? And at least nowadays I can still look in the mirror, right? And say, well, I didn't stab my friends in the back. Because you know that's how the major labels operate, right? Because I've seen bands sign before. I worked the door at a club, South Beach, Musclehead days, back in the day when I was young, right? Saw a band get signed. You know the last thing they did before they got signed? They had to fire one of the band members who's been with them for years. And there was everything I ever wanted. And I was $250,000 in debt when he offered me $250,000. You think that's a coincidence? And I was like, no, I can't do it, bro. And he said, you know what he said to me on the phone? He's a big time dude now, big time industry connected dude. He said, Billy, are you sure? I was like, yeah, man, I can't do it. And he was like, are you sure you know what you're doing, Billy? And I was like, I thought at the time I knew what I was doing, but I didn't really know what I was doing. Because you know what he was telling us? You guys will have no success without me. Because I believe, I can't prove it, but I believe they blackballed us because we turned down their money. This was big time people. They run in circles, they're connected. I believe, that's what I believe. I can't prove it. Because all the time, all other people and labels we were dealing with, right? You remember? Yeah. They hear the music, they get all excited, and then all of a sudden they drop us like a hot potato, right? And it was like all of a sudden we're radioactive, man. I turned down, we couldn't get nothing going. You guys are on the Jumbotron at Times Square. We can't catch nothing from it. We can't get, you know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. But that $250,000 I turned down, do you know how that affected? I couldn't keep the studio going anymore. Do you know I owe the landlord $75,000 in back rent? And I kept it going, I kept putting it in out of my pocket, everything out of my pocket, trying to keep it going, because you guys are the two most talented guys I know. You guys are storytellers, man, and the people need to hear it. And now we have the opportunity to do it. But let me tell you what that turning down that $250,000 did to me, right? I had to close the studio, right? I had to close the label, right? And at that time period, you remember, I got into commodities, right? Yeah. And because I was like, well, if I can't get the money, blood money, if I have to stab my friends in the back, I said, screw it. I got involved with people in commodities. Raised some money for a commodity transaction, right? It goes bad, right? Now, right, one of the dudes I took money from went and got that money from somebody you should never borrow money from, right? So now they're thinking I stole the money. So now they're calling me, telling me they're gonna kill me, right? You know what that does to you, man? They call me to a freaking meeting. I gotta man up and go to the meeting. If they kill me, they kill me, but I'm gonna believe they're not gonna kill me. This is what I didn't tell you, right? I didn't tell you that when I turned down $250,000, I got caught up in this commodity nonsense, lost dude's money, they're threatening to kill me. I'm supposed to tell you that dude offered me $250,000 to kill your careers? I couldn't tell you that. Couldn't tell you that. I'm your biggest fan, bro. I couldn't tell you that. If I can dream again, you can dream again. This is us. We can still do this together. It's always been a partnership. It always will be. I want you guys to take over running the label. I'm good. Look at me. I'm getting old. I'm good for a couple of years, man. My vision is for you guys to have success with me and take it over, right? That's my vision. That's always been our vision, right? See, from the beginning. I believe in seeing changes. You remember that? Your nonprofit to shake up the world. I still believe in that. I believe in seeing changes going back into the Vanderbilt projects in Brooklyn where you came out of and making a difference, man. I believe you going back to Brown Sub, bro, and making a difference. I believe in you guys, man. It's not over until you win. We haven't won yet, but I don't want to quit. I believe in Cleva Records. I believe in you guys. That's what's on the table. Talk to me.
My thing is, if we're gonna do this thing moving forward, dude, you know, it's gotta be all cards on the table, man. It's gotta be everything face up, because otherwise I can't do it, man. I just can't, because you're asking me to literally, like, trust you with my life, and, you know, and love you, B, man, but, you know, you can't ask me to do that, bro.
You trust yourself?
Of course I trust myself, man.
You're gonna leave the last word to The Rock, bro. You're gonna let that dude and that production company and that television show, you're gonna let them piss on your dream, bro? Because you know that's what they did, right? You remember I was there, bro. Well, there's dream makers and dream breakers, right? That show was a dream breaker for you. Bro, it affected you. How could it not affect you? You know what I mean? It affected you. And you can't let The Rock, bro. You know what happened, bro? With the show, put C on national TV,
I didn't catch
pissing
it.
on his dream.
I didn't
in
catch
front
it.
of the
What
whole freaking
happened?
country, making him to give up on his dream of doing music, bro.
I
To
didn't
get the
catch
regular
that.
job, that was the whole thing. It was they sold it to him on the vibe, like, you know, try to help you, and then it turned out, oh no, quit music.
Wow,
Right?
it
On
did
national
that?
TV.
It was kind of crazy.
And when I was there, when they were shooting, right? They were filming, I was there and I was just upset with those people, man. And I'm like, bro, The Rock doesn't get the last word, bro. That's
No,
not
no.
you, man.
Of course not. Of course
That's not
not.
you.
Of
He
course
doesn't
not.
get the last word. They don't get to piss on your career. They don't get the last word. I'm pissed off at The Rock. I hope I bump into The Rock. I'd like to have words with The Rock. I'm pissed off, man, because you know what it is? It's one thing you're gonna piss on a dude's dream, right? Yeah. That's one thing. But don't say that you're a dream maker, right? He's running around with this reputation as the type of dude that lifts people up, right? He didn't lift up C. He didn't lift up C, he crushed him. Now this is what pisses me off even more, because we signed a release for them to use your music during the episode, right? They didn't use any of Sein's music during the episode. You know why they didn't use any of Sein's music during the episode? Because it's too freaking good. If they had played the music during the episode, they would have lost their storyline and they couldn't have pissed on the man's career. I'm not having it. I'm not going out like that. I'm not letting you go out like that. I see that dude, me and him got a problem. I see The Rock in the street. I want to have words with Buddy. I want to tell him what I think about him, what I think of his production team, what I think of what they did to my man. It's not cool. It's not right. And like I said, what pisses me off more is he puts himself out there like, Buddy, help everybody, like everybody loves The Rock. No, he's not a good dude. He's not a good dude. He's not. Portrays himself as one, but he's not. Because if he were, why wouldn't he stop it right there and say, you know what? Holy mackerel, this dude is talented. How about if we flip the script, right? How about if I help him get his music out there to a national audience? If they had played Hard Life to a national audience, oh, you're off and running. People hear Hard Life, that's it, it's a wrap, bro. But he didn't want to do that because they had a storyline. The story was set up to piss on his parade. So that's what they did, right? No, bro, it ain't gonna go down like that, bro. It ain't gonna go down like that. Can't finish like that. Seein Definite is not gonna let The Rock. I know that pisses you off, bro. You know, it's a different time period, man. Everybody does not get a second chance, fellas.
I trusted you. Seein trusted you. Everybody trusted you. My mom trusted you. You understand where I'm coming from? Like, it was like that. Like, my mom don't trust nobody.
But at that time, that was the deal, bro.
But I can
that
understand,
was the deal.
though.
If I had taken that money,
Right?
that's it.
But I don't understand
That's
that.
We would have been an R&B record
If they're
label.
not interested in us, then what's the problem in letting us go? And out of the contract.
It's not what they do. You know, it's not what they do. You know that's not what they do. You know, there's guys hung up with contracts all over the place. You know, that's a fact.
There
You
are.
know? Because these are not nice people. You gotta remember that. They're not doing this because they're nice people. There's a lot of people in this industry that are not nice people. You know, that's a fact. And they don't have your best interest at heart. Matter of fact, they don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? That's why what we have is unique. That's what makes us different. That's what makes this special. That's why we have an opportunity to do something special together. We don't need a distribution deal. We have the opportunity. I believe when we put your music to the world, they will respond. They will respond. Now we have the opportunity to do that. We're crazy not to take advantage of it. This is a second chance, man. Not everybody gets a second chance.
Look, you saying a lot. Sounds alright. Alright, I'm not sure I'm not convinced. So, tell me, I mean, when do you need to know which way I want to go?
I need to think about it.
I definitely need to sleep on this for a minute, because
This is a lot.
it's a lot. It's a lot. So when do you want to know what's up?
Take your time. I want you guys to come to your own decision. You know, think about it, man. Reflect about what we did together, the quality of the music we made together, the impact we made together, and what we can do. Because this is unfinished business, right? I want you guys to make your decisions. Because you're either all in or not at all. Because I can't do this without you.
That's crazy, man. I didn't really know about the whole $250,000 situation with Homeboy.
I ain't know about that either.
But that's what you think you need to see from him, like, for you to like give this a go. Right?
You know how I get down. I don't really rock with nothing else but tangibles, especially at this point in my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need tangibles. Okay, he talks about social media. Okay, what's the social media footprint looking like?
Yeah.
How does the kickback come in terms of the revenue stream that I need to see?
Yeah.
What is that looking like?
Yeah.
I'm always down to make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
But, you know, he got to show me that. I still ain't seen it.
Yeah. I feel you on
You
that.
know, dude got a good heart. It's in the right place, but a good heart ain't never make $1 million.
Yeah. Real talk. I'm with you on that, man. If he can come with a solid plan, like a solid plan,
Yeah.
something that makes sense, you know what I mean? And but I also gotta I gotta know that, you know, going forward, dude, we all know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can't be one person knowing more than the others.
That's a serious
It ain't
trust
gonna
factor.
work like that, man. At this point in my life, I ain't working like that. Man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real. If it's a partnership, then let it be a partnership. But yo, I think
It's gonna need to be a partnership.
I poured my heart out to the guys today. I really did. I've absolutely poured my heart out to the guys and told them everything that they didn't know, everything they needed to know. Now they have all the information that they need to make a decision. And they have to come up with that decision, and I have to respect it. Our featured song this week is I Know What It's Like by Seein Definite, featuring Playa Nice. Seein describes what it was like growing up in the projects, in the Vanderveer projects in Brooklyn. And he talks about the trials and tribulations and watching people getting killed and him being shot at and his life almost being taken from him, and it's a very powerful song. I Know What It's Like by Seein Definite, featuring Playa Nice. You can't share my joy if you can't feel my pain. You can't share my joy if you can't feel my pain.
Can't share my joy if you can't feel my pain. You can't share my joy if you can't feel my pain. Yeah. Life is what life is, you know. The highs and lows, the ups and downs, we all go through them. Living in it means living with it. Dealing with your circumstances. Yeah. Check me out. Relate. I know what it's like to wanna kill a man and plot on his life. For pissing all over my pride right in front of my wife. To stalk him for 11 nights, start close with a knife. Ready to seal what he started, surgical steel in his carotid. To be in the middle of gunshots firing, hearing police sirens approaching the scene quick. Running up inside a vacant basement, dim lit, heart racing, checking my frame to see if I've been hit. To see a man get his head blown all off, point blank, rear entry, shotgun, sawed off. He never saw it coming, guards down, he got caught off. Sleep until the city came to have his corpse hauled off. To walk the alleys of the shadow of death, with evil spirits all around me trying to gather my breath. Demons walking in the flesh, steady plotting my death. Staying patient, waiting for me, somebody was praying for me.
Because I've been there, done that, and seen it. I've been mighty high, quite low. I've seen life coming, life go. You gotta play the hand life deals you, whatever doesn't kill you. I know what it's like. 'Cause I've been there, done that, and seen it. I've been mighty high, quite low. I've seen life coming, life go. You gotta play the hand life deals you, whatever doesn't kill you.
I know what it's like to look into her eyes and tell her you love her. Meanwhile, she's in your pockets finding numbers and rubbers. While you out cheating, creeping with dimes, she's in the crib with your kids, losing her mind cause she sees all the signs. To not appreciate a good thing, on the block wasting life just doing the hood thing. Baby mama scared cause she cares, though she says she hates you. Not knowing if another chick or the streets gonna take you. To have to live through the pain and the shame of causing her into having an abortion again. Last time you went through it, you promised it was the last time she'd ever have to do it. She trusted you and you blew it. To feel alone like nobody understands. To look in the mirror feeling like you less than a man. Can't even hold a job to support your own family. Open both hands, you broke with no plans. Damn. Sunday. No shelter, no shower, food to eat on some days. To see women clenching their purses when they see you on the subway. Clothes and garbage bags with your pen and pad, thinking someday I'ma make it out, look back and be alright about it. I'ma sit back to a track and I'ma write about it. Because the have and have nots, what's the hope for them? The hope for them is that the sunlight shines on both of them.